Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and it is time. It is another live stream. That is right, it's Gamebreak December 2018. Ooh, I'm getting notified that I went live. Imagine that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to go ahead and give a minute or three for people to catch up and kind of see what's going down. Maybe hop into the chat per se. What's going on? Happy holidays, New Year's Eve. Some have already experienced the big countdown. Some are like us on the backside of things waiting for it. But we're going to do kind of a short stream today. Not super long. We don't have a whole bunch of stuff on the agenda, but we wanted to make sure we touch base, gave our shout out to all of our Patreon, and of course catch you guys up on a few things that we've had going on our end. Looks like a few of you are entering the chat. What's up, Nick? Welcome to the stream. Simon, Happy New Year's. Trey, what is up? Aiden, Happy New Year to you as well. Welcome, welcome. So on that note, welcome back. I got a few cool things that we're going to spin around and show you here. One of them being that you know, we're just here. We made it. 2018 is officially, well, almost officially behind us. And we've got a whole bunch of things planned for 2019, including an extension of the channel, a little bit more mature content. You know, just some other things. Look at that. Michael, what is up? Happy New Year's. Yeah, I knew a few of you were already, Tyler and I were just actually talking about this, about how some of you have already experienced the countdown, and that's just weird for us to think because we're still hours away from that happening. In fact, our shenanigans haven't even begun yet. We've still got to go buy some stuff and get stuff ready. Reese has a friend coming over tonight. We usually have kind of a ritual that we hang out. We play card games and board games, and then of course we watch the big ball drop, and yeah. Sherry, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Christy, what's up? Welcome, welcome. How's the audio and everything? Everything okay? Anybody, any complaints to the background? Did you guys like my live stream? Like how I put on Rudolph's nose there? I don't know if that's creative or not. I thought it was funny as a joke. I showed it to the wife, and she laughed and thought it was funny. She's like, I love it. Use it. I said, okay. So there it is. Happy New Year, Cameron. Welcome to the stream. NYKD, man. What is up? Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you guys. It's been almost, well, not a couple weeks, maybe 10 days or so since we did our HTG live stream of the remaining character purchase. Hey, another thing too, what's going on with the camera? Is it looking better or worse? I got a new camera. Wifey totally upgraded me on a few things. I'll get to some of those other details in a minute, but she took care of your boy. I tell you what, I got a couple things I've been wanting for a long time. One of them being a new camera for you guys. So ironically, it's only one model newer. It's the same type of camera. It's a Logitech webcam. In fact, I think I got the old one. Yep, it's right here. So I got basically the new version. So this is the C920. I got rid of this guy and have upgraded to the C922. Now on the box, the stats show exactly the same, but I'm telling you what, the picture is way better on all of my stuff. I know I got a face for radio, but you know, this high def is really coming through clean. So like all the logo treatment and everything, pretty. Speaking of logo treatment, shout out to my boy Shane, one of my oldest friends in the world. Started a t-shirt company. You know, he lives in Oregon. He totally represents Oregon stuff, and he started a company called Oregonism. They've got some really cool stuff, as you can tell. I'll show you one more time. This is not the first. There's a bunch of different designs they have, and you can check them out at Organism.com. Shane, shout out. What's up? If you're watching, love your stuff. I went and checked out his shop and bought a couple of things. You'll see some more Organism stuff. I'm hoping that I can get on the sponsored list here pretty soon and start repping some more of the gear, because they got some really cool stuff. Let's see here. Sherry says she likes my chair. Thanks. This was actually, most of you know, not all of you do, this was actually kind of compliments of our Patreon supporters. Thanks to you guys who support us on Patreon, I was able to splurge and buy this really nice, expensive chair because I couldn't get any sponsorship for a chair. I've been hitting up DX Racer, Alpha Omega, a bunch of different companies, and never got any love. They kept telling me 100K, which we're getting pretty close, so who knows? Maybe we'll get to that soon. Nick says the audio is good. Great, great, great. Sherry says it's clear too. I'm a little behind on the chat, just in case you're wondering. Adam, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well. Life in Salem is good, but there's a catch. And I actually got a whole segment, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So Yeah, so we got through kind of our welcome. Everybody's here hanging out. Cool t-shirt. Adam likes it. Thank you. NY Kid says the stuff's coming through good. Michael, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year's. So yeah, we were talking about 100K and not getting sponsorships. We're getting pretty stinking close. We've got 94 and some change. Last I checked, in fact, let's do a live check right now. Let's see where we're at. All right, I gotta load up a page here. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I got too many things up. I do have Twitch open though, so if you're hanging out over at Twitch, I won't forget you this time. I know a couple of you were hanging out last time, and I kind of neglected you. My bad. Current subscriber count 94,325. So 94325. Let's just see how many we get. I got the auto sub thing that pops up, notifies us anytime a new subscriber joins us. But that hasn't been. I've had it on all day prepping for this game break, and I haven't heard it but once. But all of our subs are going up, so all of our stats are good. You guys are spreading the word. Maybe our videos are finally hitting some inbox. Whatever it is, it's working. We are climbing the path due to some projections from Social Blade, which they are kind of an analytics crew. They are suggesting that we are going to hit 100K maybe as early as April, towards the end of April, but April, very beginning of May. My calculations show more towards like June, July. Now, Tyler is actually, for those of you who don't know, Tyler lives in Winnipeg, Canada, so kind of central Canada as far as, east and west coast. And he's going to fly down. He was asking me last night about how far Portland was to Salem, because I live in Salem. Portland is where the big international airport is and where he would likely fly in. And it's only about 45 minutes to an hour, so he is maybe planning his tickets. I know that I've reached out and talked to Mark, who lives up in Seattle. He is interested in coming down when we get closer. And of course we got some other people too that may partake. Paz may come out here, and I got something about Paz too. If he hasn't shown up in the chat yet to ruin my announcement, he's actually been working on something kind of cool. Actually, who am I kidding? It's really cool. It's just a matter of whether or not you guys are going to jump on board and how it'll all work out. But let's hear what's going on in the chat. Michael says, I am the best. No, you are the best. Haha. Let's see here. Zambi, what is up? Happy New Year to you as well. Cameron Ashley says, you are the best. Thank you. Oh, there's Mr. Paz with the first. What is good? All right, let's get that 94K off there. But thank you guys for your subscription and all your support. I know in this last couple of weeks, we've seen a huge surge of new subscribers. And you guys probably don't know this. 80% of our views monthly don't come from our subscriber base. That's just mind-boggling to think. Only 20% of our views, which is roughly just under 500,000 views every 28 days, over 80% of those views come from search, from people who aren't even subscribed or who are eventual subscribers. And that's crazy to think. And I'm wondering what I got to do to get the notifications out to you guys better. I don't know if maybe more videos, less videos per day. I don't know what it is. People tell me consistency is key. I'm pretty consistent. The last week or so, I've been a little bit of a slacker face, but for the most part, it's about a video a day, every day, minus Sundays. And even on Sundays, you get some too. We got one yesterday. But, all right, so real quick, I just wanted to point this out just because this was a pretty big deal in our house. So moving along from 100K and the welcome backs and all that stuff. Hey, Justin, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. There's been kind of a battle in our house. As you guys know, Reese is a teenager. He's going to be 14 on January 15th. So just days away from being too old, if you ask me. But there's been this battle of him wanting his own cell phone. And we kind of had this deal with one of his buddies and his parents that, Reese couldn't get a phone until Billy got one, and Billy couldn't get one until Reese got one. So, there was like this conundrum of never being able to get out of that, and as a result, we made it pretty far. Well, a couple weeks ago, we caught wind of a deal, and we had an old phone that had a trade-in value of $45. But with this promotion they were running, we got a brand new Galaxy S9 out of the deal. So like an $800 phone for a $45 trade-in. So Reese got his own phone. Now there's major rules and restrictions. He doesn't get to take it to school yet. He only gets it certain hours. We definitely watch it. I've got Wi-Fi, passwords and stuff that like I could turn off. I also have a tracker on it so I can track him. That's right. I told him, I said, it's going to feel like 100% invasion of your privacy. And you're right. It is. And until you pay for your own phone, that's how it goes. But, so he's loving that. I actually tried to get a picture up to show you guys of him, like, just loving his new phone. But my stuff was being weird. The picture was tall. Most pictures I take are long. and it was tall. And for some reason, it stayed tall, but it switched, and I couldn't rotate it in my software. So I got a couple of emails I'm going to send out to my software that I use, because there's a couple of things I think that would really help the software that they haven't added yet, and I feel like they're really simple features. But let's see here. We literally just had the same phone issue with my 12-year-old. Yeah, I'm sure, Simon. It's a tough age, you know, and I mean, Reese, so I'm an at-home dad. I have always been an at-home as far back as Reese's existence. You know, so I've definitely been there. I take him to and pick him up from school every day, even though the school is literally like 300 yards from our house. You know, just with all the shenanigans, bullying, possibilities, I've always picked him up, and I've always been there. Rain, shine, you know, I always make sure he's clean and dry when he gets to school and home from school. And so he hasn't really needed a phone. But wife and I got upgraded watches last month, and that's kind of what really started it. Was we upgraded our watches, and then we gave him one of the old ones. And then it wasn't working. We were paying for a watch that wasn't working, so we just went and got that deal in. So it's a thing of the past. But hopefully you have, you know, a nice, easy battle with your young ones there, Simon. It is definitely not something I want to go through again. And luckily for me, at least for now, there's only one instance that I got to go through, because we only got one. Wife and I only had one kid, so... Michael asks, have you played Smash Ultimate for the Switch? No, I have not, but that was actually one of the things that Reese got for Christmas, and just yesterday we went and picked up an actual controller. He had the Joy-Cons that slide into the... And I don't like those little Joy-Cons, so I wasn't trying to play with those. So I told him, you get a real controller, and I'll smash on you. And so he got one yesterday, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So soon. He also got, what is it, Pokemon... Let's Go Pikachu, and he's been playing that like crazy too. I know a few of you have asked if I would maybe do some stuff on the channel. We might. Let's see here. I just missed a comment because the chat's going. Christy says, Brian, I started watching you playing the Lego series, and I'm really enjoying you on DC. Nice! Christy, if you have any questions or anything like that, please let us know. We've got a full list of stuff. And if you guys don't know, we've got trophy achievement guides up at HappyThumbsGaming.com. All sorts of stuff there, much more info than just in our videos, but all of our videos are there as well. So it's a really good place to go. Like if you're somebody who likes to use playlists on YouTube, you might check our trophy achievement guides out too, because they're kind of like a playlist, but they're in the trophy order or the achievement order, depending on what platform you play in. And that may suit you rather than going from like level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 like we generally have in the playlist. But Adam says, happy early 15th birthday to Reese. I will make sure to pass that on. He was wanting to be part of the stream today, but his mother had to go grocery shopping, and she insisted that he go with him. So he's probably hanging out in the store right now. I'm surprised he hasn't commented in the chat. But Raymond, what's up? Happy New Year's to you as well. Luis, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Let's see here. Love my wearable. Yeah, mine is awesome too. You know, my phone is generally always on silent. And so my watch will vibrate and let me know if there's, you know, new email. And so I love it. I love it. And I got it set up through T-Mobile now too, where even if I leave my phone at home, it'll call my watch if you call me. So, and even if I'm on the phone, my watch will ring and I can talk to 2 different people. It's pretty crazy, the technology now. But digits is what I use at T-Mobile, if you guys are curious. All right, let's move along. Let's move right along. So, all right. I was mentioning just a little bit ago that, you know, things are good in Salem, but not great. About a month ago, I woke up in the middle of the night at like 3 in the morning, and it smelled very strongly of a skunk. And, you know, we live in the city. We don't live in the country or anything like that. Some of you guys have probably seen the turkeys that were walking through our neighborhood a while back. We live in a very, very heavy populated area. So we don't have a lot of deer, a lot of, you know, skunks, turkeys, things like that. But we have some skunks living under our house, presumably. We have not visually seen them yet. But there's 3, maybe 4 different times since Thanksgiving that we have literally just been bombed. I mean, it smells like somebody dropped a skunk bomb in our house. Now, we don't have anything in our house. We've looked. We thought maybe something, you know, something. Check this out. Reese even got pulled into the office at school and was searched for marijuana because apparently some smells skunky and he was potentially carrying some. So they even called me and were like, you know, hey, we just wanted to let you know. And I was like, no. We woke up in the middle of the night. It smells terrible in our house. We're not sure what's going on. We think we got a skunk. Well, a day or 2 went by and it went away. A couple weeks later, it happened again. Day or two went by, it went away. A couple weeks later, happened again. So it happens this morning at 3 in the morning. I wake up, or 4 in the morning, whatever it was. And I'm like, God, what? Oh. So I go downstairs and I look. The cat's in the house. Everything's secure. Reese is asleep. Everything's fine. But it reeks. And so we start talking about it this morning. And Reese goes, oh, yeah, there's a burrow hole on the side of the house. Well, some of you might remember last year when we went to Disneyland, when we left, our cat Emmett, who was an indoor cat, had escaped, and he got under the deck and found a hole and got under our house. So he was under the foundation of our house. And, you know, so we know that there's like space that you can get into under there, but we blocked all that off. We got like metal grating and like put posts and all this stuff. Check this out. Reese goes, yeah, there's a burrow hole on the side. So I walk out there, bam. Tell me, look at that. I mean, we had it pretty well blocked off. I mean, there was a couple of holes that you could sneak through. But look at that. So, and not that it's fresh as in like this morning fresh, but look at that. I mean, that's freshly dug out within the last week or two. And I mean, you could see it broke that wood too, like snapped the lattice. I don't know what's going on. So we called the place this morning. We called the county. The county doesn't do nothing. Animal, they don't do nothing. So we called like a third party catch and release guy. And they called us back and they said, yeah, no problem. We'll be right out there. It's $225 to trap and $75 a skunk. And then they proceeded to tell us that it is, so it is mating season, which is likely why all of a sudden we have smelled a couple of instances recently. And, you know, we don't know what. So they basically tell us, get them now because you might have a family of skunks in a couple of weeks. And so we're not sure what to do. We've got some you know, help requested out on Facebook. We're hoping somebody has a live trap that knows what they're doing, that can safely come and remove these guys, because, you know, most of the people want to go old school and do something downright grimy, and we're not trying to do that. Hey, what's up? Before I miss you, Spectre, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I am Demon7. What is up? Happy New Year to you both. Yeah, that is crazy, huh? Yeah, it does look like it was dug up by a wombat. I don't think we have any wombats here. Skunks are the closest thing. I wish you guys could see I have a skunk button icon, but I'll take one quick look here. Look at that. I mean, that goes pretty deep under our house, but so who knows? So I'll update you guys on that at a later date, but I figured you guys would be curious and get a kick out of that. Hey, Michael, thanks for hanging out. Sorry you got to leave, but hey, keep in mind, too, that this is a live stream, but it will be placed on our channel, and you guys can watch this, you know, next week, a week from now, 2 weeks, 3, 4. Maybe you don't want to watch it, but it'll be there. Let's see here. What are you playing on, Louise says. Right now, what am I playing on? Or you mean what games? What console? PS4, if you're asking console. Game, I'm about to start a new game. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie from what I've been told. So I'm going to check it out. It's just a matter of timing, getting Tyler and hopefully Paz lined up so we can check it out. Hey, speaking of Paz, let's go ahead and talk about the guy. Not that he's in the chat or anything, but some of you guys might not know this. Paz is one of our kind of resident helpers. He's been part of Happy Thumbs for years. He was actually part of my online gaming clan 503 that was around for many years before HTG was ever thought of. So Paz and I have been friends for probably 20 plus years. Ironically, he lives on the very tip of the East Coast, and I live on the very tip of the West Coast. So we have never physically been in the same room at the same time. But, I mean, countless hours have been on Skype, phone. I mean, like, there's not a lot of people that I consider, you know, a closer friend. Paz and I have been really close, and we've never really deterred from that. Some people I'm really close with for a little bit, and then Paz and I have been really close for a long time, and he calls me all the time for questions. I call him all the time for answers. It's a nice reciprocal thing. But recently, Paz actually kind of confessed that he has a little bit of a problem. And that problem goes by the name of Minecraft. Now, he didn't really want to admit that to us because he thought we'd make fun of him because we play a lot of mature games and whatnot. But as it turns out, he found out that other people were very accepting, there we go, of Minecraft and whatnot. And he even got me to play it for a little bit. We tried to start a series with it. It did not work out, partly because I'm just not really into it, partly because of the fact that, you know, I just have such a problem with the aesthetics of it, the visual. I don't like, I mean, those blocks remind me of something I played when I was 10 years old. I know you guys, a lot of you guys like it. I'm trying not to bash it because I know it's a very popular, sought-after game. However, there may be some hope for you guys that would like to see me participate in that kind of game. Because Paz has informed me that there is a new game, kind of homage, or I don't want to say successor, but I don't want to say stealer either, because it's very similar but different. It's kind of like, I don't want to call it Minecraft 2, but it's like if you ever saw Minecraft get an updated version with new stuff, private servers, all that stuff, mods, this is it. It's called Hightail. Now, Paz has started a community called Hightail-hub.com. Unfortunately, we had to talk right before I went live, so I didn't have time to put any kind of visual up on screen. But it is hightail-.com, and it's Hytale hyphen, so dash, hub.com. Hightail, there. You know what? We'll put it in the chat. How about that? I'm surprised he hasn't already done it. But anyways, so what he's trying to do is create a community where people can actually, you know, share stories, share builds, share mods, sell mods. It's a great idea. It's taken off. Lots of people are joining on it too, but definitely check out Hightail, the game. Paz and I have reached out to the dev, and we're hoping to get some kind of early access, beta, alpha, whatever stage they're in right now, code, so we can check it out, maybe do like a stream or two. The differences that bring me to the picture is that there is actually a beginning and an end, as well as the creative aspect. Hey John, what's up? Welcome to the stream. So hey Brian, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I think you've been here for a minute, but I don't think I've actually shouted you out, so what is up? But the graphics are improved, all the basics, so like people are going to be able to have their own servers, create their own mods, all sorts of different, you know, I don't know a lot about Minecraft, obviously, but I think this has a really big future, and I wish the best to Paz, and I'm gonna cling on if it takes off. I'll tell you that right now. Call me Captain Klingon. But you know, so definitely check out Hightail-hub.com. And you know, right now it's really in the beginning stages. There's only minimal stuff there, but feel free to get registered, be familiar with it, check out the game. And if it's something you're interested in, make sure you create an account there and start contributing there. And Paz has a few things. Paz, do you go by Paz over there too, or do you have a different alias on that site? I'm just curious. That's something I have not asked you. So let's see here. Harry Potter, what is up? Are you going to post any more videos on LEGO DC Supervillains? Yes. I do have one more for sure planned video that I'm gonna leak out in the next day or two. It's nothing special. It's more of like kind of like the icing on the cake for me. It is the final trophy in which I unlock the platinum trophy. So it is like the end game. Now there's also some more updates coming. DLC is coming in a few days, so we will be checking those out, of course, as well. In fact, Tyler, let me see here. Tyler mentioned the date. Let me see if I can go back and find it. He was going to send me some fudge sticks, but he couldn't find any. For those of you who don't know, like fudge sticks, Keebler fudge sticks are like my kryptonite. I cannot not eat a whole box of them in one sitting. Even with me not eating a lot of sugar and stuff and like being more proactive and like, nope, not the case. All right, I'm still scrolling back. January 8th was the most recent rumor, if you will. So January 8th, which is only like, I guess would that be next Tuesday? Let me just look at the calendar here. That doesn't make any sense. That'd be next Wednesday? No, it'd be Tuesday. So January 8th. So 1 week from tomorrow, I think it's going to be the case. Let's see here. I'm going to give you €1 because, hey, Spectre, I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, donations, super chats, all that stuff. Patreon. You know, you guys should definitely check out patreon.com. Support us. $1 tier is all we ask. Get you some extra bonus stuff. You know, we're going to go harder on the contests and all sorts of stuff in our private Facebook group for the Patreon exclusive people. Definitely check that stuff out, though. You know, the more people are there, the more motivated and more likely I am to keep doing stuff. And it helps us out, like buying the chair, camera. I mean, wifey got me the camera, so I can't take credit for that. But you guys want to see some of the other Christmas presents wifey got me? All right, all right. So I'm going to be doing some personal stuff. I have another YouTube channel. It's my personal one that has, you know, bloggy stuff that I've done, and it's been around for like 7-8 years, maybe even longer than Happy Thumbs, actually. Concerts I've gone to. It's not necessarily family friendly. I don't really pitch it or advertise it, but my gamer tag and kind of nickname is In A Dub, INADUB. It's my PSN name. It's all sorts of stuff. My email. That right there in a dub has its own YouTube channel. And I have, like I said, Reese playing the violin. I've got like Reese's birthday scavenger hunts. Like I got all sorts of random stuff. So if you're curious, if you want to see like more into what we do around here, it's not updated regularly. Some of the stuff's 10 years old. Some of it's real recent. But you know, check it out. But what I'm going to start doing is some videos on my car. I have a cool, fun Volkswagen GTI, and I am going to. Hey, Spectre, thank you for the donation. That's awesome. I'm going to start doing some just fun videos. Just Reese and I kind of driving around. We've got some really cool scenery around here. So when spring and summer comes, we're going to do some like day drives where he and I just get in the car and mash out. I'll have a couple of cameras outside the car thanks to these new GoPro. Ooh, we just got the donation come through on the other end. Thank you, thank you. Got a couple of these, and I still have to work out my internal camera, but like, so my GTI sounds really cool. It's got a turbo, it's got exhaust, so it has the whooshing sounds and blow off valves, and it sounds really awesome. So I don't know if you guys are into that or not, but I'm definitely going to be doing some of those things on the Inadub channel because I got those. Now, she also got me the camera you guys are seeing me through, which it looks way better. Coastal Crusher, what up? Thanks for joining the stream. I also was blessed with 2 new PS4 controllers. Now, I think some of you guys might have seen this one. I got this one early a couple weeks ago, and it kind of matches the old background I got going here, doesn't it? This is the old PS4 blue camo. I also have the old gray camo. So the wifey knew that I was into the camo. She got that, hooked that up, keep me in new school. And then Reese and I both got one of these. These are killer. Anybody seen the berry blue controllers yet? So these were like the only controllers that were not on sale during the holidays, and somehow the wifey found 2 of them for the $40 price tag. So we got these on the cheap as opposed to the 60 plus. But those were a couple of other things. Let's see, what else did I get? I'm looking around. I guess those are the biggest highlights. I got a couple of new clothes, things that we wouldn't be too into, but let's see here. I platinum many games because, hey, Marcelo, welcome. That's awesome. A huge hug back to you from Salem, Oregon. That's a long stretch from Salem to Brazil, but we got it. Digital high five. All right, let's see here. Spectre says, what the heck? What's up? You what in the heckin' because of the hearts or something I said or did? All right, moving along. We've got some other stuff to cover. So, holidays. Christmas was amazing. I didn't get any photos. I'm an idiot. We did Christmas at my grandparents' again. That's a 40-year tradition for me. I was really worried that we weren't going to be able to do it this year because my grandparents, as you guys know, were moved into an assisted living facility back in July when my grandma fell and broke her hip. But it was awesome. The whole family showed up. We had a huge meal in their home. Now, so the house hadn't had a lot of people in it recently, but it was filled up with lots of love and faces and laughter. And you know what? Hopefully that's not the last one. Fingers crossed. Hey, Harry Potter, what's up? Thanks for the donation. Really appreciate that. Let's see here. Paz says, hey, please, everyone, don't forget to no HT. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we got more stuff coming in. I don't know why my... I gotta fix that. My updates aren't showing up here. I can hear them, but I'm not seeing them. Shout out to Rudolph with the red nose live stream ball there. All right, so, you know, Christmas, like I said, was amazing. Everybody's kind of settled back in. Reese got a bunch of cool stuff. I think I told you he got the couple things for the Switch. He got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. He also got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and I got the Pokeball. He's been shaking it. Shake him. No, just kidding. But yeah, let's see here. Tonight we got New Year's Eve here. We are still a long ways away. It's only 1:30 here where we are. At 4 o'clock, Reese's friend is going to show up for our tradition. Kaylin, she shows up. She's kind of family, kind of not. Like, I don't know how to really categorize her. There's definitely part of the family, I would say, but not by blood or even marriage. It was just honestly a neighbor that we became real close with, and then they moved, and we were just really close with them. They're awesome people. So, Kaylin, if you're watching, what's up? Can't wait to see you. Don, Richard, what's up? Let's see here. Dominic, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Did a lot of relatives come up? Yes. We had, I think we counted 21, which is a little bit shorter than usual. We've got usually like 23 or 24, but my cousin started a new tradition this year, and they had like an open house with all their friends. I'm not sure why they did it on Christmas, but they did it, and they had fun. So we were a couple short from the usual, but most people showed up, and it was amazing. My dad's been, he got a smoker, and so he's been like smoking all sorts of different types of meat. So like from like big briskets, pork butts, he did a corned beef. He's done a bunch of stuff, and so we had all sorts of different meats. It's like a smorgasbord is what it was. More food than we could imagine. My wife has like her staple sweet potatoes or candied yams, I guess is what they're called. Man, my hand was so sore from peeling. I had to peel like 35 of those things. Big honking sweet yams, whatever they are. All right, hey, green screen. That's coming. I actually got everything I need, and my seamstress is ready to do it. I just need to hand it all over to her. So hopefully that'll be all done. Now, you wonder, why do we need a seamstress for green screen? Well, because I'm in such a small quarters here, I've got a system figured out that I'm hoping is going to work, and such that I'm going to have a couple of hooks that'll hang right up above me that won't be in my way. I have an A-frame in my room, so like I'm actually touching the ceiling. I'm sitting in my chair, but I'm touching the ceiling. So it's really short. And so I'm gonna hopefully have a couple of hooks up above me, and I'll drape that sucker right behind me, and hopefully it'll be able to, you know, green screen me out of my bedroom, and I can go into like space and beyond and all that. No games. I didn't get any games for Christmas, although I did buy one for myself. So the game that I was talking about, the oldie that goodie that I'm gonna start playing, it's gonna be one of the first things that we will likely stream on HTGtv. It's The Division. The Division 2 comes out in March. I missed the first one. Everyone told me I should have got on it. I didn't. It was on sale for 15 bucks. I think it still is in the PlayStation Store. Definitely recommend getting on that if you have any interest in the second one. But yeah, so we're going to be checking that out. Tyler and I, maybe even, like I said, as soon as today. Probably not today, maybe tomorrow. But let's see here. Brian said, oh, I got that. Let's see here. Got to go to church. See ya. Hey, Dominic, thanks for hanging out. Tell everybody at church we said hello. The Gamer 2018 says hi, and then he tried to spam his YouTube channel. You're welcome to check out the Gamer's YouTube channel. I don't know what he's got there. I don't know anything. I'm not endorsing it yet, but Hannah, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Brian, it's 9:30 p.m. here in Ireland. Just came to wish you all Happy New Year and a great New Year for the channel. Thank you so much, Hannah. I appreciate you all the time. You always make it to the streams. I know not everybody can, but you seem to always find a way, and we notice. So we really appreciate that. And Happy New Year back to you as well. Simon says, score! Must have been talking about one of my items or something I got. I know, I wish this stuff, technology is amazing, but it's delayed. There's a 10 to 15 second delay, and maybe longer depending on when you join the stream too, between when I say things in real time and when it displays for you, and when the chat's 10 to 15 seconds behind, and I've got no software making it do that. It's just stuff's not fast enough to do it, I guess. We're getting there though. Hopefully it'll be sooner than later. So green screen will be soon, and the goal for that is to kind of, again, to remove some of the overlay stuff for the streams and just give me some overall more flexibility. So, you know, all in all, I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover. I do have one other thing that I wanted to kind of ask you guys and show you, because we don't have a lot of content planned. So we do have a couple of videos, one at least, planned for Lego DC, and then we know we've got Lego Movie 2 coming in February. That's a long ways. That's like 6 weeks away before we get that. So 6 weeks isn't necessarily long enough to do a full game. Like, I know some of you have been wanting us to do like the older Lego games we haven't covered. Possible that we might start working on some of that stuff. Really, you gotta just harass Tyler. I mentioned this in the last stream too. If we can get some of you to message Tyler on a friendly, like, don't spam him, but like, just motivate him. Hey man, it'd be nice to see that, you know, kind of stuff. You know, we might be able to convince him. So basically, we've got a couple of Star Wars, and we got the Indiana Joneses that we haven't done. I already told him that I would cover the costs to pay for the PS Now subscription. And that's how we would be playing. We wouldn't go back to the PS3 versions or the Xbox 360 versions to play this. We would do the PS Now versions. Or if he gets an Xbox One, we might do the you know, that way too. Whatever their, I guess it's just the gold live stuff. But so, you know, we're talking about doing some of those things, but it's just a matter of trying to find time. And of course, Tyler went crazy on Black Friday and bought like 75 new games, and he's platinum like all of them already. That dude is crazy. You know, seriously, I don't know many people that can achieve platinums and 100% as fast as him, and how he stays so motivated. Like, I just, like, even like Red Dead Redemption, I lost interest in it. I mean, he said he was got like 75 hours into Assassin's Creed. 75 hours! And that's in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's craziness to me. Hey, Michael says, are there any big games on the way? Well, for us, the Lego Movie 2 in February is like the big game. We've got some DLC coming from Lego DC Supervillains. You know, and there's some other games that we would like to touch base with and check out a little bit more. Like, I haven't got to Blackout or Call of Duty Black Ops 4, whichever you want to call it. You know, I know you guys really enjoyed Fortnite. I know it's very different aesthetically, but it's very similar in the gameplay, minus the building, which I was terrible at. So I've been told I would really like it, and I might even be good at Blackout, because I was okay at Fortnite. But, you know, so that's something that we want to talk about. Tyler actually suggested that we do like an I don't know, not in office tournament. We're not really in an office, but, you know, like have like a Paz and you know, versus, I don't know how we do it. I don't know what his goal was, but some sort of tournament amongst ourselves. And then maybe, you know, bring in some of you guys, and if it's a success or whatever. But let's see here. Hey, Steel, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Could you answer my question, since I'm intrigued with your knowledge with Lego games? Coastal, did I miss a question? I apologize. Coastal says, what is your best favorite Lego game and why? Okay. Some of you have heard this quite a bit. My favorite game to date of Lego is probably Lego City Undercover. Now, and I do mean the remastered, like, PlayStation and Xbox version. I never got to play the Wii U version because I skipped the Wii U console. But, you know, I really like that. There's so much 80s and a little bit of 90s references. You know, and I'm an 80s kid, so for me, that really hit home. All the Starsky and Hutch, just all that stuff. It was awesome. Very much so recommended if you have not played it. Now, beyond that, I really did enjoy The Force Awakens, the most recent Star Wars one. And I really hope that they've got something in the works for the movies since then, because there's been a handful of movies since then, and we haven't really gotten any indication or anything. Now, they totally hosed us on the final one of the Lord of the Rings, too. That would have been fun. I really liked that series, and it got better as it went, but who knows? The movie ones are kind of sketchy. I would guess, this is me guessing, there are rumors that there is another Lego Batman movie in the works. Rumors. I don't think anything's been confirmed. Maybe I'm not. I don't want to say anything because I don't really know. But maybe it's been confirmed. If you guys know, put it in the chat. Let me know. But I do believe that we will get a Lego movie 2, right? And if there's a Lego Batman movie on the way as well, or some variation of that, I do feel that there will be a game version of that too. There has to be some other big one. Fingers crossed it's Lego City Undercover 2. I really hope it is. But we're due for a Ninjago. There's another Ninjago movie coming out that has been announced. We'll probably get that game. So I don't know. We haven't seen a Chima in a long time. That was a popular franchise, but I mean, that was on the portable too. So who knows? Who knows? I hope that the next one is going to be Lego City Undercover 2, because the first one was probably my favorite. All right, let's see here. What do we got here? Do you do videos on GTA or Saints Row? So Harry, I've thought about bringing this video back and putting it on the HTGtv channel. I did a few videos for Grand Theft Auto 5 when it first came out. A couple of them did really well. In fact, one of them was by far the best video we had ever done analytically, views-wise, response retention. But it was very adult content, and it got me flagged, and I got in trouble by YouTube, and I got in trouble with my network partner, and my channel was actually put in jeopardy. So they gave me 1 strike, and I was looking at, you know, 3 strikes and you're out kind of a thing. And I had a couple of other ones that were, so I had to drop. They actually removed it. And it was really frustrating. I've told this story a handful of times before. The day that I got in trouble for being in an adult, I was in an adult club, like a, you know, a nudie bar. And I was, you know, just, it was a video game, right? I was throwing money. I was just being goofy and having fun with it. And there was some digital nudity that was taking place, but nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy, but definitely nudity. And so I got in trouble for that. Somebody flagged it, and YouTube slapped my wrist. And as I was getting the slap on the wrist, I got an email advertising from Sony, but it was through YouTube, and the link was to a YouTube video that Sony had uploaded, and it was from The Evil Within, and it was just the most gory, bloody, guy gets chopped and blood, and just bad news. YouTube was sending that out, marketing that for Sony, but my nudity that had maybe 1/1,000,000th of the audience, that it didn't make any sense to me. So I quit doing that stuff. That's why you didn't see any Red Dead Redemption on our channel either. I don't want to lose. I mean, I've been at it for 7.5 years, and that's a lot of hard work to potentially lose. So that's what the new channel's for. We're gonna maybe do some stuff like that over there, but we'll see. We'll see what you guys want. Simon says he's sending in a resume. I love your enthusiasm, bro. You are a good user. Thank you, Prince. I appreciate that. And shout out to Prince Mario. I don't think I've said what up yet, so what is up? Welcome, Happy New Year, and all that fun stuff. Can you find a pick for controls? I'm on PS4, but you said you're unfamiliar with the Switch control. Yeah, you know, that's something I need to do. Oh, yeah, don't forget to stay hydrated, people. I definitely need to get better about PC and Switch controls. I know a lot of you are playing those games on those consoles, so... Oh, you know what? I totally... brain fart. Back to wifey and what she got me for Christmas. She did get me something else. So... Some of you guys know I've been drooling over a new headset for a long time. I'm not wearing one right now because I don't need it, but when we're streaming games, I have a headset on generally. And I have the Astro A40s. I bought them like, I don't know, 6 years ago. It was shortly after Happy Thumbs had started, but not too much into it. And I had been using the Turtle Beaches. I don't remember the model, but it had a box, and it had also, it was a nice model, but they went bad, and then they stopped making that model. And I didn't like the new version. So I jumped over to Astro, and ever since I got the wired ones, I always wanted the wireless ones. And at first, I played so much games that the wireless didn't make sense because I just couldn't. I mean, I was always going to have a dead microphone, right? So now I'm old now, and I don't play very many games. And I ended up getting a wireless set. So wifey totally hooked me up, and it's awesome because it matches all my gear. I mean, not that I had a choice because the PS4s are blue and black. But I mean, hey, man, I mean, it just fits. And it even matches the background and everything. But I haven't actually got to use them in-game yet. But I'm curious because some of you guys might know if you play with people who have Astros. Sometimes, for some reason, you can sound like a robot. I don't really know what it is. I think it's something to do with routers, NAT types, perhaps. You know, just the way people's networks are set up. But like sometimes, and I've had friends like fight over it. Like I'll be playing with a guy for like 2 hours and I'll sound fine, and a guy will jump into the party and go, "Dude, you sound like a robot." And the first guy that's been playing with you, he'll stick up. No, he doesn't. He sounds perfect. And I've had some of that happen before in the past. So, you know, as I laughed at Tyler, now I've gone wireless robot because apparently, although I thought I was fixing that problem by getting a new headset, turns out the wireless ones have that from time to time too. So we'll have to see. Hopefully in the future stream you won't hear me sounding like a robot, but if so, I'm a wireless robot. Caleb, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, guys. Paz says he wants one. Yeah, so the reason why I haven't bought one of those is because they're so expensive. Like seriously, they're so stinking expensive. So little backstory on that real quick, not that you guys really care, but I ended up getting two $50 gift cards for Best Buy for Christmas and a $25 gift card. We had $35 in reward certificates, and I had a watch, my old watch, not the one. So my wife and I both had one. We gave one to Reese, and we took the other one and traded in and got $50 for it. So I ended up getting another $50 gift card. So I had, let's see, 150, 175, 200. I had $210 of credit with everything, and they were on sale. From $300 down to $239. So I had to pay like $15 out of pocket, $20 out of pocket, and you know, I got them now. So they're all charged up, ready to roll, and hopefully today, like I said, we'll get a chance and we'll get to play those. So, you know, I'm looking down here at my stuff. You know, we still gotta talk Patreon, right? We gotta talk Patreon. Other than that, though, what else? You guys got any questions or something? Tonight's my first premiere. Caleb, you mean premiere as in like, this is the first time you've joined one of our streams, or are you using the new YouTube premiere feature and you are going to do a live stream of your own? That's a good question. Harry says, do you play on Xbox One? If you do you have a gamer tag? So I have an Xbox One account. It's really weird how it all happened. I got an Xbox One, an Xbox. I wanted to say one, but it was the Xbox, right? The first one. And I made an in-a-dub account. And somehow I was not able to attach that to my Xbox 360 when I got that one. So I have in-a-dub, which is kind of dormant. It hasn't been used in 10 years plus. And then I've got in-a-dub 503. Now, you're welcome to invite me. I have not logged into my Xbox but once in the last probably 2 years. I do not have a current live subscription, but I do have it, and I will play it again at some point. I'm just kind of waiting for the new games that I'm really holding on to, like Left 4 Dead 3. There's no real announcement or for sure promise that it's even coming out, but I'm hoping it does. Of course, I was hoping to get Dead Rising 5, but with the studio, Capcom, and everything kind of having some problems, I don't know if we're going to see that or not. But, you know, there's a couple of exclusives that I've definitely held on to my Xbox for. Reese keeps going, hey, let me have it. I'll play it all the time. And no. Keeping it. So, are you going to show us your family? Well, what do you mean? If you're on Facebook, we posted a picture, actually a really rare picture of all three of us, myself, Reese, and the wife, standing in front of the Christmas tree. And Thumby even made it, if you guys saw it. And that's another picture that I tried to put on the screen, but I took it tall on my phone instead of long, and I could not get it to go straight. So when I put it in my broadcasting software, it was tall, but it was rotating it. So it was sideways. I mean, I could show you that, but it was like, you know, I didn't want you to have to... Anyway. Let's see here. Caleb says new YouTube premiere at midnight. Nice. What are you doing? Anything specific with the stream, or just kind of a countdown, or just a hey everybody? Or I haven't used that feature yet. I'm kind of scared to, because I'm a creature of habit. You know, set it and forget it, right? Like, I don't like Fortnite skins. They are not making any money off me, because I find one I like and I keep it. I don't ever need a new one. Same with guns. When I get guns in a game, I keep it once I find one I like. With Call of Duty, I'm the worst, because there's all those challenges that give you all the extra XP, but I hardly ever do it because I'm always so attached to one gun. I'll have like a good game and I'll keep it, and then I'll play with it until I have a bad game. So I'm the worst when it comes to trying new things, but it's possible. Let me know what you think of it and if it works for you. Because, you know, I've got everything kind of set up, and like I push certain buttons and they do things, but I'm worried if I change, it's not going to work how I want to, and I'm going to look like a maroon. But that's all right, though. We're all human, right? We all make mistakes. All right, let's see here. Sherry says she'd like to see me sound like a robot. Well, you might get a chance at some point, and it's not everybody. So, like, if I did a live stream, you know, or the next live stream we do that's gaming, you know, 10 of you may hear me as a robot, and 100 of you may not ever hear me. So it's weird how it works, and I haven't figured it out. Otherwise, I'd fix it. Let's see here. Brian says, just curious if you or Tyler could try maybe do a YouTube on how to be a successful YouTuber. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. You know, so I have, so some of you guys know this, and it's not crazy. It's not like secret. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does prevent certain things. So I have OCD. And I don't have it like crazy bad. I don't take any medication. I don't feel like I need any medication, but there's certain things, and it's kind of like that's my habits, my routines, like I was just talking about. It kind of all falls into the OCD stuff. I don't like doing things if I can't, let's see, how do I say this? If I can't produce something professional, that may not always be the word that's the right word, but if I can't produce something that I guess I'm fully proud of, maybe that's a better way of saying it, then I won't do it. Like I would be a really good director for movies and videos, video games, music videos. I'd be really good with that stuff if I didn't have this like second guessing voice. Like I really have, I mean, my wife all the time, ideas more so than she cares for. I'm very creative, but I have a hard time fulfilling or following those for some reason. And so what I'm getting at here, Brian, is that, you know, it's taken me 7+ years to get where I'm at. You know, Jack Black, different story, famous already, millions of followers. Jack Black just started a YouTube channel a week ago. He's already got over 1 million subscribers. So for me, when you ask me to do something like that, like, yeah, I'm physically capable. I could probably give a lot of good advice. But I feel like, I don't know if I'm really qualified to be giving that advice, I guess is what I'm getting at. Like you know, I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers, and it's gonna bring tears to my eyes when it happens. But, you know, I'm not there yet. And like, I just, you know, I know a lot of people try YouTube, and they don't even get 100 subscribers. Why our stuff took off the way it did, and, you know, why we're still, I don't really know. I mean, I'd like to think it's because of me, that I'm likable and all that stuff, but I also know that I can be a little bit much at times too. So, you know, Yes, we'll talk about it. We're working on, I think you've heard me talk about some series that we're going to try to do. The goal is to put it on HTGtv. It may end up here too. I don't know, but the series concept is Did You Know? And the goal will be to have different videos of, like, simple things from, like, did you know how I got my gamer name? Like, I didn't come up with it. It was given to me, and it was genius. Why and how? So like, things like that. When I wrote the ideas, I had best memberships. Like GameStop has their Power Rewards. Best Buy had the Gamers Club Unlocked. Amazon has their Prime. I was going to do some comparisons and things like that. So we could probably fit that into the Did You Know? Or something like that. And I like that. But see, the problem is too, is that I've tried to venture out in the past onto videos like that. And I think out of, like, maybe the dozen or so that I've done, only one of them actually got any traction. And that's kind of, like, demotivating, if you get what I'm saying. So, like, I try to create things. Hey, Lily, what's up? I see you over on Twitch. I see you. I try to create things that, will be informational, because information is generally not time sensitive. You guys can usually use that stuff, like the Lego games. Some of you guys are still using Lego DC, or I guess it was Batman 2, right? That was the first one we ever did, like 5 years ago. Those are some of the most viewed videos we have to date. So I don't know. We'll definitely give it some thought, and let me know. I mean, if you guys want to see that stuff, if everybody in the chat's like yes, and that brings me to the next thing, because I didn't know if you guys wanted to see more bloggy type stuff, and I actually wanted to present you with this. So I actually was given a gift, and if you look, I'll point it out once I pop this picture up. But I don't get a lot of gifts from you guys. I do the weekly giveaway every week, and I send stuff out all the time, and that's how it is. Like, I don't expect things back, but every once in a while I get, like, a surprise package in the mail with, like, $20 saying, hey, thanks for your trophy guides. It saved me money from buying the physical guides, or hey, you guys have done so much for us. Here's $20. Go get some Lego. We've actually, in fact, I've got one. Let me do a shout out real quick. Let me find this real quick, because this was sent to me a couple years ago, and I never made mention of this. So, hey, I doubt you're watching. Might not even follow the channel anymore because it's been so while. This was postmarked February 2016, so that's been a minute, and I haven't forgot it. As you can see, it was right here in my drawer. But the Plumber family, shout out to the Plumber family. These guys tracked down my address and sent me a nice note and some money to give Reese a Lego set. Mind-blowing. So, anyways, Barry, a friend of mine, actually reached out to me and sent me a very cool Lego minifig that we can't get here in the U.S. And so, once he sent that to me, we started talking, and he was like, oh, I know you got 1 million polybags, but this can go on your big thing. And he said, how many do you have now? And it made me think, well, shoot, I don't even know. That's crazy. So I took a picture of my polybag box. This is where every time I find polybags to give away for the giveaway, I always buy like 5 or 6 of them. And I usually throw 1, maybe 2 in my polybag bin, and then I throw the rest in the box. I showed you guys the giveaway box last stream, 25, 30, 40 polybags in there. Check this out, though. What do you guys think about that? So that's just the top of my bin, and it's not a huge bin. It's actually right behind me. You can see it, I think, maybe in the background there. So it's a 10-gallon tub, and it's filled with polybags. Not fully. There are some other things in there, a couple t-shirts, random stuff. Terry Ann, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Would you guys want me to go? I mean, I don't really do a lot of, like, live stuff. Like, Reese and I have talked about doing, like, kind of like a speed build, but not a live, like, just a live build. Like, he and I just setting up Lego and just hanging out with you guys and building the setup. Would you guys like that, or is that too cheesy? Would you guys want me to go through the polybag and show you off my collection? I don't know if that's cool or not. Like, let's see here. Oh, yeah, Sherry, I did promise speed builds. We're talking about it. Problem is, Toys R Us went out of business, as you guys know, and Salem is lacking. We don't have a Lego store in Salem. The closest one is an hour and a half away. We do end up somewhere near it sometimes, but not very often. And we're going to probably go check it out soon, because Reese did get a Lego gift card for Christmas. But we don't have a Lego source. We went actually yesterday to Target, Walmart, Fred Meyer, and Best Buy. Normally all have full stock shelves of Lego. No Lego at all. There was like one of the Batman RC car and one of the Harry Potter, there was nothing, and all of it was old. So not vintage old, but just like, you know, beginning of last year old. So we're looking for Overwatch. We're looking for Lego Movie 2. We're looking for some of the new stuff, and Reese is in it to win it. He actually came to me and said, Dad, it's been a while. Let's do this. So it's coming. Hey, what's up, Oofy? Oofy, I know you told me how to say it last time, but I forget. But what's up? Let's see here. Finn, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the nice compliment. Owen, what is up? You liked all of our Instagram pictures in June. Do you remember? You know what? I do remember that because I logged into Instagram and I had like 7 million notifications and I was like, what the crap? And I looked and it was all your little icon. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy put in work. And I know some of you guys do that. Adam's done that a few times. You know, sometimes you just get bored or you find yourself at the dentist or whatever and you're scrolling it. And hey, we're all about that. Feel free to go back and watch all of our videos and all that stuff too, because it all helps. Yes, Oofy, we have played Lego Worlds. In fact, I was the 7th person in the world to get the Lego Billionaire, or Lego Worlds Billionaire trophy. I was just looking at that just a little bit ago to see. In fact, is it still popped up here? I got it at a weird time frame too. The time that it popped across was 3:33:33. I thought that was pretty cool for, you know, getting a time. Let's see here. One of my rarest trophies is the platinum for that as well, which not many people have. 0.1% ultra rare, it says. I'm looking on psnprofiles.com if you guys are wondering what I'm checking out here. But yeah, let's see here. I'm going to my billionaire. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I don't remember. I think it's down low, isn't it? But anyways, yeah, it was like the 3:33:33 p.m. on March 21st, 2017. So yeah, we played the crap out of that game. We've talked about maybe doing some live streams on that and just tooling around. Like, one of the main reasons I don't get into Minecraft is because although I have creative ideas, if I can't produce them in a way that I'm proud of, like I was saying earlier, I have a hard time doing it. So like the Minecraft Mondays concept that we had, it was really cool. We spent like 4 hours setting up. I was going to chop that 4 hours of gameplay up into like 5 videos, put them out every Monday, and then something went wrong with the recording, unfortunately. So I was not able to use any of that footage. I personally didn't want to repeat that 4 hours of mind-bending madness because, you know, I don't really care for that game. It's just too slow for me. But, you know, like, I wanted to do stuff. I see people all the time on, like, Fortnite. They'll go into creative mode, and they'll build things or create, like, a stadium, and they'll put certain weapons out, and they'll do stuff that's really fun to do. But part of it is I need people to do that with. And I've got Paz, and I've got Tyler, and I've got some guys, but they're not always available at the right times. And so that the time is kind of a... So if you guys want to see more stuff like that, Tyler's always wanted to do tournaments, or he's always got really creative ideas or stealing ideas of somebody else. And you know what? I definitely think we could try some of that stuff. And that's, again, what kind of HTGtv is all about. And if you guys forgot, HTGtv is going to be another channel that's supposed to start really soon. We were hoping to get it all up by tomorrow. Don't think it's going to happen. We might get our first stream up by tomorrow. I got all the assets ready. In fact, here, we even got this too.
We already ready, buddy.
So we've got some stuff. We're working on it. Again, it's just a matter of getting that time frame to link up. So, you know, again, look for more content on Happy Thumbs channel. Look for content on HappyThumbsGaming TV, which will be mature and not for everybody. But it's not going to be crazy. It's not going to be like a cuss fest or anything. We're not going to be showing bad, you know what I mean? But we want a little flexibility in what we play. And we didn't want to compromise what we've built at Happy Thumb. So we're advertising mature, but it's going to be kind of medium. But it's mature. Medium. All right. Owen says, what if everyone in a whole you stream creative with some of... No, and you know, that's possible. That is definitely possible, having you guys come in. Problem with that is, though, too, every once in a while there's a loose cannon. And I'm not saying it's you. We've had a few. Some of you used to watch the Fortnite streams. We would have people jump in from the chat and play with us. Not always good. Not always good. And my kid says, Lego store 6 miles from me. What you need, man? Well, I don't know. We're just looking for some Overwatch sets. I thought they weren't supposed to come out until February, but I did see a couple of people on Twitter posting like shelves stocked with Lego Movie 2, Overwatch, and there was some other new city stuff. New stuff. Hopefully we can get our hands on it. I just don't want to build something. Like, I got Ant-Man sets. I got all those Lego Ninjago sets that some of them we haven't built yet. I don't really think you guys care about that stuff. Do you want to see a speed build from a set that came out a year and a half ago, or do you want to see a set that comes out next week or something? I figure current stuff's probably better, but you guys tell me. Let's see here. Finn says, I hope Santa gave you everything you want. Yeah, you kind of missed it real quick, though. I got a couple new controllers. Whew. Got the berry blue and the blue camo. I got the Astro A50 headset, wireless. I also got not one, but two of these suction mount GoPro holders for my car. So I'm going to do some cool, fun videos of me whooshing around and blowing off in my car. Let's see here. Paz says, was it loud? Okay, my bad. I can't hear it. It's really weird. So my previews, like 70% of them play and like 30% don't. They're the same type of file. Some of them I've created. Some of them I made in this. So I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. Let's see here. Somebody said something about Lego Marvel 3 back here. Let me go back. Let's see here. Lego Marvel Superheroes 3. That's potentially on the way. I mean, to keep things rolling. They're probably running out of characters, though. Maybe not. With Disney kind of being in limbo, too, taking everything and running, and like Netflix got shut down, and like now Disney's maybe putting together their own stream. I don't know what's going on. So Disney's kind of up in the air right now, and with Stan passing away, too, I think a lot of things are going to be changing, and I hope it's for our benefit, but who knows. Let's see here. Will you ever play with your fans? Yes, Uvi, we've definitely played with fans in the past, and it will probably happen again in the future, especially in the next couple of weeks, as we don't have an agenda of games planned. That might change, but, you know, as it sits right now, we'll probably just do some HTGtv stuff, and, you know, just playing some random games. So Black Ops 4, maybe some Fortnite. I'd like to be done with Fortnite, just so I could say I'm done with it. Just because there's such an epidemic, so many kids are having problems. There's a real big addiction problem, which we've never really seen in the video game world. Like there's been those cases, right? But we've never really seen something like this, something free, available on pretty much every device you can get your hands on now. You know, just it's crazy. So I like it, I have fun with it, especially when my friends are there. But I'm trying to kind of stay away from that because it's leading a lot of people down a dark hole. Not saying it's you, but a lot of people. Let's see here. Tyler's here. What is up? Celine looks like she is back. Celine, or no, weren't you here in the beginning? I swear you were one of the first people commenting. Maybe not. Celine, welcome to the stream. If not, let's see here. Happy New Year, she says. Did you play Lego Dimensions? Like crazy. However, we never finished the hub world, so we have all of the hub worlds still needing to be completed. And that is something that you will likely see in the next couple of days live streaming as well. Let's see here. Those headsets were cool and awesome. Yes, the A40s. A40s are great, which is what I had before. A50s, even better. So now, like I was telling everybody earlier, Tyler, I get to be the wireless robot. All right, so let's see here. Because I really wanted to see how good you are in Star Wars Battlefront. Ow. We have some Battlefront videos up. They're not really like skilled videos per se. More like trophy achievement, like how to do stuff. Like there was a couple that were really tough in the first one. I never played 2. 2 was even $10 at one point, and I didn't buy it. I just didn't have time. It's a time thing for me. I try to spread my time evenly. Like I try to be a good father and like be there for Reese. I try to be a good husband. Cook, clean, even though I'm terrible at cooking. I try to clean as much as I can and do the things that, because I work from home, and it kind of gets, there's that misconception that I'm at home, that I just have all this time to do work, right? Well, so I've tried to do, it's tough. And I also do web and graphic design. So I have a couple clients that I do stuff with. Sometimes I help, like Paz was having me consult him with some logo stuff. He ended up finding a better logo than I created. But, so I'm constantly doing stuff, helping people, trying to make everybody happy. And you can't please everybody, but yeah. Oh, Celine says it's 1 hour from midnight. Woo, to the who. Yeah, we're 10 hours away. Well, just under 10 hours away from the ball dropping here. Let's see here. Owen says he has the Rig 800 HSs. Those, I have a Rig set, but it was one of the early ones. I don't remember what model it was. It's Plantronics that makes those, right? They sent us one, and we did an open box and a review for them, but it was a long time ago. And let's see here. Yeah, Luis is pitching for Lego Marvel Superheroes 3 in 2019. That would be awesome. Oh, Finn's asking about my shirt again. So I showed you guys earlier in the stream, but shout out again to my boy Shane, a.k.a. Shag. One of my oldest friends in the world started a new clothing line. It's, you know, as you guys know, I live in Salem, Oregon, part of the West Coast of the United States. And he's got this cool little brand called Organism. And it's really just homage to the state. There's a lot of, like, cool kind of scenery-based stuff. He's got hats, T-shirts, hoodies, zip-ups, you name it. Definitely check it out. Reasonably priced stuff, too. Reasonably priced. You know, and I know I should probably be wearing my gear and, like, selling Get Good shirts and stuff. But, you know, I actually really like this shirt, and coincidentally, it totally matches with my background and everything, too. But, you know, got to give love. Not only representing our state, but also repping one of my oldest friends in the world. We don't talk a lot, but doesn't matter. Friends are friends. So, yeah. That being said, speaking of getting good, we do have Get Good t-shirts over at HappyThumbsGaming.com. Definitely check that out. We also have trophy achievement guides and other stuff there. At some point, if you guys haven't checked it out, please do. Tyler puts a lot of work into those guides, and they're amazing. Like, that's... You guys want to know how... I get asked all the time, how do you know where all these collectibles are? Tyler and Doug. And we've also had Jared and Brian over the years help out writing guides, too. So we've definitely had some play, and we're going to need some more help in 2019. So I know I've been talking about this forever, and this is just time again, but I have a checklist. I promise you, I have a checklist, and I've actually been checking things off, and one of the things on my checklist, and it's one of the last things, is setting up everything for, you know, the whole process of getting more helpers. So, you know, I have it. I mean, I've got the different categories of who we need. I need website article writers. I need guide writers that are going to actually help write the text. You don't need to produce videos, but figuring out, like, you know, like, for example, we have Lego Indiana Jones right now. Somebody needs to write a guide for that. And Tyler's not really interested in it. So, I mean, there's going to be some opportunity, but I have some very specifics. In fact, I have it all written out. You know, and it's right here. It's a full page. It actually was published on our website back in November 7th, 2015. But I've elaborated on it. I've updated it, and I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to post it hopefully this week. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I just, like I said, I try to do all the right things. And then at the end of the day, too, I needed a little break. I like to watch my Blazers play, who ran the Sixers out of the gym last night, but we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, anyway, so hopefully I'll get to that. Let's see here. It looks like Owen asked me a question, or somebody asked me a question. There is a new Disney movies coming. Yeah, there's lots of new Disney movies. When are you free on PS4? So as far as free time to play, I haven't had any. And I'm being dead honest. The only time I've played games in the last 2 months has been to record Lego DC or maybe a little bit of Red Dead. I logged probably 20 hours in like 5 days of Red Dead, and I haven't played since. You know, so as far as playing with me goes, my best advice is to make sure you add me on your list, and don't spam me, but if you see me playing, then you could definitely hop into a chat and invite me to come party with you or whatever. But, you know, if I'm playing Lego DC, don't send me 10 invites for Fortnite. You know, but definitely, you know, invite me. I'm not untouchable. I'm reachable. You guys can reach out to me. Just don't make it, you know, an annoyance. Brian says he is wondering about Lego Toy Story game. It might be a rumor. You know, the Toy Story game itself was amazing. I would love to see a Lego version of that. Had the toy box mode and the story where you had all the... It was very much a Lego-like game, but just not Lego graphics. I would love to see that. I know that there is a new Toy Story movie in the works. At least that's, I'm pretty sure. And that being said, there's likely going to be, you know, a game of some sort. Whether it will be Lego or not, I'm not sure. And you guys know that I have a sponsorship with Warner Brothers, but I'm not like special in the sense that we know behind the scenes stuff. Like I don't know Art Parsons or anybody on the development team. I know who they are. I follow them. I do tweet to them sometimes, but you know, like J-Shock Blast and Blitzwinger and some of the other guys, Pack Attack, they spend money and send things to those guys, and like they know those guys. I haven't done that. I've been trying to get in with some of those guys. Like I've been reaching out to Jay a little bit, trying to just become friends, because we are competition, but we're also doing the same thing. We're all trying to do the same thing. So, you know, we'll see what happens, but hopefully there will be some announcements and we'll know some of that stuff. But as soon as we know, we'll let you know. But as far as it goes, the only thing we know for sure is Lego Movie 2 is coming out in February. All right, hey, what do you guys know about Patreon? Are you guys familiar with Patreon at all? I don't know if you are or not. I don't think this will work. Let's see if this pops up. No, it won't. All right, wrong scene. So I have a Stream Deck, and I have all sorts of buttons programmed, and I was hoping that my Patreon flyer would pop up, because I don't have the social media stuff on here. I do have something about to pop up. Thumbie's going to give us a shout out. So Patreon, for you guys who don't know, it's a way for you to support us behind the scenes. I know a couple of you guys have dropped some money in the chat today. That's great. I can't believe. We never expect that. But in the event you guys want to support us on that side of things, we definitely recommend Patreon. $1, $2 tiers, all we really ask. If you guys want to go above and beyond, there's some other stuff. And if there's something you want to see, like maybe that's something we'll do. Maybe we'll prioritize a tier where you can play with us for so long. Maybe we'll do a live stream with you at this tier or something like that. We'd have to have limitations on that, like 1 per week or something. So not everybody would get to do it. And I don't know what's a good value. I mean, I don't really want to charge people to do that per se, but if it guarantees you a spot and you get to be on a stream, that might be worth it. So, tell me what you guys want to see and what what would be cool to you, what would be worth it. And maybe none of it. Maybe just watching the videos is what you can provide, and that's great. That's more than enough, more than enough. So, just spread the word. And let's see, Simon says that was loud. So I wonder if he must be behind, or maybe it looped it again. I'll turn that off. Sorry. I'll have to make sure that gets turned down in the future time. And it's not my voice that's loud, right? It was that. Was it the I'm already ready, buddy? Is that what happened? Did that respawn again to that loop? But, all right. So, before we jump into Patreon, real quick, just an overview. Next couple of days, be looking for some HTGtv streams. We're going to try to get the Division rolling, maybe some Black Ops 4 as well over there. I'm also going to try to get out my LEGO Dimensions stuff. Now, keep in mind, I do have the full set, but not all of them are out of their boxes. So I do have basically every ability that I need, and I've got them all pretty well organized by, I guess, by waves. So not by, ability, but by wave. So I'll try to organize that and maybe do a stream or two as far as, LEGO Dimensions go over the next week or so. Would you guys like to see some... I know that I've talked about trying to get 1,024, I think that's what it is, gold bricks, the full amount of gold bricks that are available in LEGO Dimensions. And I'm nowhere near it. I've got like 200 maybe. So that would be crazy if we started that. It might be a fun thing. Maybe once a week I play that and I stream it. Maybe. I'm down for it if you guys want to watch it. You guys are hanging out with me today. It's weird. More of you hang out in the game breaks than you did on our live streams for Fortnite. And I don't know if it's because you guys don't care about Fortnite, or some of you don't care about it and you'd rather see this, or we'll do more live streams. If you guys want to see more live content, if you want to stream every day, I could probably make that happen. But the problem is we're going to lose on some of those tutorial-based videos too. So how long am I streaming? I'm getting pretty much out of stuff to talk about. We could hang out for a while afterwards. But, I basically got Patreon, and then I'm done with all of my hot topics that I wanted to cover. I did have a list of all the games. People been asking me what my favorite game of the year was. I don't know that I really have a fair response to that, because hundreds of games were released this year, and I'm no joke played 15 of them. 15 games is all I ventured out to this year. Played a little bit of Call of Duty World War II, Minecraft, Burnout Paradise City, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, Turbo Trackmania, we did a stream that day. Fortnite, played a bunch of. H1Z1, we did a couple of streams on. Don't Bite Me Bro was something that was like Minecraft, but a little bit more story driven, and I tried that out, but I didn't make it to any streams. We thought we were going to play it as a group. It just didn't work out that way. Tricky Towers, something I tried because my wife's really into tower defense games, but they have to be a certain quality. Not any game will work. But we're looking for something. We love Monsters. We played the crap out of Monsters 2. We platinumed it in like 4 days. It was actually sad how short it was. We waited so long to get the sequel, and it was over in a blink of an eye. Tricky Towers was another one. So Strange Brigade, that was so much fun. I love that game. I do believe there's some DLC that we probably could go back and check out. But again, I have to talk to Tyler and see what's up. Lego The Incredibles was fun. It was nice going back in time and getting to play the first movie and the second and all that. But, it was very like, I don't know, it was very my way or the very linear. There wasn't a lot of I don't know. I didn't care for it as much, and hopefully again, like the last couple of well, and even the Lego Movie game was kind of so hopefully 2 will be better. I didn't really care for Lego Ninjago Movie game. Incredibles was okay. I enjoyed it, like the story and everything. Like that was fun. Like getting to play it, totally fun. But could be better. Lego DC, and then Red Dead Redemption 2, and then The Division. So that's my list, and I didn't really play a whole lot, but you know, out of all of those, I would say, oh, sorry about that. That was probably loud too. My alarm's going off. It's all good though. Don't worry. Out of all of those, I would probably say the most fun I had was, you guys are going to probably think I'm crazy, probably Monsters 2 with my wife. You know, my wife is not a video game player at all. She almost refuses to even admit she plays some. But we really enjoy playing that. Like the strategy, like her and I working together, like that is so much fun. And you know, I had a lot of that, like same with Fortnite with Reese, you know, and friends too. Like I don't know why. Playing games with friends is so much better. I really enjoyed Strange Brigade as well. It was very different. There was all that. The jump scares were terrible, really cringy. But hey, Tristan, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the sub. But let's see here. Yes, regional. I collect pops, but not really. Like I don't go out of my way to buy them. I have a whole bunch of them. Reese had a bunch too, but he opened a bunch of them when he was younger, so not so much worth money. But yes, we do collect some. You know, I have a whole box full of Loot Crate stuff. I was a Loot Crate subscriber for probably 4 years, 3-4 years. And, oh my gosh. Wow. Boo-boo. Mike, for those of you who know me well, one of my best friends in the world is messaging me right now, but I'm going to have to decline that. Actually, hold on. Hey, Mike, I am doing a live stream right now. I just wanted to let you know that and say what up. I'm sure you're calling to say Happy New Year and all that, but what's good? Hello? Hey, can you hear me? Oh, all right. Well, I'll have to message him back later. Sorry about that. Anyways, oh, you know what? I have my microphone on my stream. That's why there was no microphone hooked up. So I answered, but he wasn't there because he couldn't hear me. Thank you, Regional, for saying I deserve 10 million. I would love that. That would be amazing. You guys would be really surprised on what we would give back too. Like, you know, that's one thing that, you know, we definitely are in this for a lot of reasons. But the main one is we like helping people. We like being involved. We like interacting with you guys. Like, I'm kind of an introvert when it comes to like people and crowds. Like, you guys don't know this about me, but I have a major anxiety issue. Like, major. Like, I have a hard time sometimes going to like big events and things like that. It's getting better. I'm working through it. But like, you know, going to Disneyland last year, oh my, you guys have no idea how difficult that really was for me to like not just rip off my clothes and just go running out of the park full speed. Like, it's hard to explain. Like I know everything's cool. Like, I'm fine, but for some reason things, I am too sensory driven. Like, I'm very, so anyways, getting to hang out with you guys and doing these streams and everything is awesome. It allows me to interact and be involved and learn, share without having all that extra added pressure. So, boy, my window's open. Somebody must be smoking a cigarette outside. That's almost better than the skunk smell we've been having, though. So, not really. I prefer the skunk, actually. Let's see here. Tristan says, I understand only a bit because I am German, but I like your videos, and I'm sorry my English isn't good. Your English is great. I don't know what... that's great. In fact, my English is terrible because I didn't capitalize the E. But let's see here. All right, that all being said, let's go ahead and talk more about Patreon. I know we've talked about what you could do, but let's talk about what has been done. Every month, we have Patreon shoutouts, so people at the $5 tier and above get a visual shoutout where Thumbie pops on the screen, and we got a textual kind of your name gets displayed. And anybody over $10 a month gets a visual hello kind of a shoutout that we do too. Now, full disclosure, I missed quite a few months, and quite a few of you were at $5 and $10 tiers. You guys didn't get Gamebreak shoutouts, so I'm still kind of making up for some of those. And you know who you are. You know who you are. You're out there. Some of you know. Some of you have been supporting longer than others. Some of you haven't jumped on that train yet. But that being said, I do want to give a shout out to all of our $5 and up supporters. And that being said, here we go. Booyah! Kashow! There he is. What's up, Thumby? So thanks to Jason, Michael, Jason, Keith, Douglas, Michael, Jeff, Celine, Bonnie, Steve, April, Liz, Master T, and Delphine. Now, those are all just the visuals. Those are the $5 and up. If you guys want to see your name on this list, you're welcome to put your $5 donation in at patreon.com/HappyThumbsGaming. If you're not into that, that's okay. Totally understand. Just watch the videos. Watch them. Yeah, so we do have a couple of verbal shoutouts. Now, these are in no special order. And my voice is getting a little bit dry and crispy, so you'll have to excuse my raspiness if it gets that way, but I'll take a little drink first. Stay hydrated, people. Again, Patreon subscribers at $10 and over. Master T! Not Master P. Master T! Not Mr. T. I pity the poor fool who doesn't use my Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for your patronage. Appreciate that. Michael Karsberg. Boy, you're getting pretty close. You're about 40 minutes, I'm guessing, away from your New Year's Eve ball dropping, or I guess the actual moment of the new year happening. That's pretty sweet. Same with Celine Olsen. I know you're not super close, but close in the same time zone anyways as Michael. And shout out to Celine for her support. April White. April. I didn't email you. I feel like a maroon. I'll get on that in the next day or two. I'll set it in my calendar and do it. Jason Baloney. Special shout out to Jason. If you guys don't know, Jason posts a lot of pictures of cats. He has a Catterday kind of theme. I don't know why. It totally stuck with me. I always check his feeds on Saturdays to check out the Catterday posts. So pretty fun stuff. I feel like I should start one. Although I only have one cat, so it would be kind of the same look over and over because she's real snooty. In fact, I'm really surprised she hasn't been up here begging. She's always begging. Bonnie Miller. Shout out to Bonnie. Thank you for all your patronage and support. Bonnie, I haven't talked to you or heard from you in a while. Hope everything's good with you. I did see, although I was stalking your Facebook page the other day, I saw you got a nice Lego build up. That looked like it took a long time. I'm curious to know, how long did it take you? Recently I've talked about getting some of those bigger, you know, cityscape sets. It's not maybe is it Lego City? But you know what I mean, like a cityscape, like, anyways, we haven't done it yet. So anyways, let me know. Michael Jones. Shout out to Michael. Thank you for your patronage. And, you know, like I said, again, you know, these guys right here are just a handful of the people. You know, a lot of you guys are watching our videos, helping support us. Like, you guys have no idea how much it means to us. You know, the fact that I've been able to do this for as long as I have, you know, it's all because of you guys. And, you know, like I said, when we find out that 80% of our views and such are actually coming from non-subscribed people, it makes me wonder, like, what's going on with YouTube? Why are you guys not being notified? Like, what's the deal? What do I got to do to get my content? So if you guys have any requests, stuffs like that, you want to see different types of games, different stuff, you know, definitely let us know. If you haven't already, check out HTGtv. Go to our main channel. If you're not already looking at the main channel page for Happy Thumbs, there should be on the right-hand side, it should be a link to that. Subscribe. There's not anything there yet, but I know like 50 or 60 of you guys have already gone and done that. So when we go live, there's going to be a bunch of you that actually know we've gone live, and you guys are going to have a little head start on everybody else. So I'm actually checking it right now to see how many we got. And I don't know if BHU made it over to the stream or not, but what up, BHU? Happy New Year to you, foo. Let's see here. Yes, Sherry, we do need to catch up soon. We haven't talked in a while. I did see your picture when you posted this morning of Little Man. The morning, I saw it. Don't think I don't see that stuff. I know a lot of you guys are friends with me on Facebook. And you know, Simon, I know you just had another little one that had a birthday. Like, I see it. Sometimes I post, sometimes I don't. And look at that. Mike did make it. What is up, my dude? BHU for the win. But, yeah, so, hey, Mike, my mic was plugged into my other deck, so I wasn't, I answered it, was going to say, hey, what up? And I did. I was actually on stream talking to you, but I didn't have a mic plugged in because it's on my other computer doing the live stream. But, anyways. Yeah, Mike's one of my old friends, too. Mike and Paz, they're some of my oldest friends in the world, man. Those guys go way back. They Go back to the early 503 days. So, you know, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know. Let's see. I wish they did a console crossover. Oh, you know, I'm with you, Simon. I hope they do a little bit more of the, you know, the shared server stuff. I know that Fortnite's doing a lot of that, but whether other games will jump on it or not, we'll have to wait and see. Regional Arrow is saying, hello. What did you say? Something specific? Subs? Something that says subs than me. He's counting off. You have 94,307 more subs than me. Well, that's awesome. And hopefully you'll be, you know, catching up to us sooner than later. What do we got here? We got, do you remember the game Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars? Today I watched all your Bounty Hunter missions. Very nice. I played the game for 5. Yeah, Tristan, so that was actually, yeah, that's us. We did that, but Doug actually did the videos for that. It's the only Lego playlist we have on our channel that has somebody else's voice other than mine. So, interesting, but yeah, a little fun fact for you. I've tried to get Tyler to do some of the older stuff too, but I couldn't get him to do it. I can't even get him to get the guide going, but hopefully that'll change soon. Simon says his phone's about to die. Was a good stream. Happy New Year to you too, buddy. Let's see here, graders. Be safe out there, people. All the best from down under. All right, Simon, good to see you, and yeah, Happy New Year's. Be safe and all that stuff. Which pick? I can only imagine. He is a character. Let's see. Might get merch in New Year. Hey, well, we got merch. Check us out. HappyThumbsGaming.com. And then you just got to go to the HTG gear button that's right there on the top. So, you know, we've got a bunch of stuff there. We got, you know, Get Good shirts, Thumbie shirts, Happy Thumbs emoji shirts. Have you guys seen the Emoji Thumbs Gaming shirts? Those are pretty dope. We also have the HTG Love, which is like a stud. Kind of the old classic Love, the L-O-V-E, but the O is a stud. We got all sorts of stuff. And if you guys want to see more stuff, let me know. I'm not, like, set on that. That's, like, not all we have to offer. It's just, again, it's a time thing, right? So, you know, if you guys were buying more shirts, we would probably make more designs. We haven't had a huge success. We've sold, you know, a few dozen of a couple different designs. And some are definitely more popular than others. But, you know, all in all, I mean, we don't have a huge success in products. So if you guys want to see more stickers, more stuff like that, just let us know. We'll make it happen. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you're talking about, okay, which pick? You're talking about, okay, yeah. I'm talking about the pick that you had some sort of a filter on where his face was kind of like stretched and chiseled. He almost looked kind of like, I don't want to say like Thanos, but like almost like superhero, like big, distraught. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny. Tristan says 34 minutes. It'll be New Year's in Germany. Awesome. All right, guys. Throat's going bad. After that 3-hour stream the other day, I just can't get my voice right. One last shout out to organism.com. Definitely check out the t-shirts and stuff over there. I know most of you guys don't live in Oregon, but it's cool stuff. And yeah, shout out to Shane. Shout out to, oh yeah, don't forget hightail-hub.com. That's Paz's new adventure that he is taking off on, and hopefully we'll see a bunch of yous over there. And yeah, I guess I can throw in that as well. And then of course, let's go one last one here, right? Oh yeah. Maddie, what's up? You've been watching for such a long time because of your free plays of Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4 and 5 through 7. Managed to get 100% on both games. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. Definitely had fun with that one. That was a long process. There's no maps in those games. It was so difficult trying to navigate through that stuff. However, there was a couple guys, Radiant Viper and the Bonefish Gamer. I believe those are the two people that created the maps. One of them created a map for 1 through 4, and one created for 5 through 7. Much love and shout outs to both of them for doing it. It was kind of a basic map, but we provided it for you guys, and we used it, and it was so helpful trying to get all of the, you know, free roam stuff done. Because the free play and all that was pretty easy, but navigating where to go, how to get from the courtyard to the that was so crazy. And not being, I watched Harry Potter, but I didn't read the books 8 times, and I didn't know everybody, like, so, anyways. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to do it. Unless you guys got any last-minute questions or suggestions or stuffs, I'm going to wrap it up and put a bow on it. And next time you see me, it'll be 2019. Maybe. You know, there's still... Tyler, are you still in the chat? If you're still in the chat, Tyler, give me a percentage of what our chances are of playing some some of that division today. Yeah, no, you got it right. The bell is the bell. You got it right, Tristan. Let's see here. Adam says, see ya. Also, happy early birthday. Oh, yeah, yeah. For those of you who don't know, Reese's birthday is January 15th. My wife's is January 17th. And mine is January 20th. So, 15th, 17th, and 20th. Bang, bang, bang. And then my grandma's is actually the 26th. But under our roof, we got 3 within 5 days, which is crazy. But thank you, Adam, for the early birthday wishes. We will definitely be around. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a live stream for a party or something. I know Reese is going to have a couple of his friends over. I don't know what we're doing. We talked about maybe doing some paintballing or something. But Tyler says, well, hit me up. Well, maybe we will be streaming today. I know I'm going to go visit my grandparents for a little bit. Wish them a Happy New Year. Take them some food. We made some of their favorite food last night, so we're going to drop that by. And then visit with them. Then we got to get back in time to meet with our friend who's going to come over and stay the night. So, yeah, pretty sweet stuff. Hey, guys, really appreciate all of you hanging out with me today. All of you who have caught up of the stream at a later date or later time when it's just playing on the channel. Appreciate that, too. If you guys have any game requests, any content requests, anything you want to see in 2019, you know, drop it here. Drop it on our Facebook page. Send us some tweets. Make it happen. Hopefully we'll have our skunk problem resolved by the next time we see each other. And like I said, if you want to see more blog type photos, you want to see more of our life, like you want to see more of what I do, check out In a Dub YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search In a Dub. You know, yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got, guys. Again, thank you so much for hanging out. Do I stream often? Probably sooner than later. In the next couple of weeks, we'll probably do more than we usually do, but we definitely like to stream at least once a month, if not 2 or 3 times a month. So we're gonna get more of a routine though. That's what HTGtv is all about. We're gonna hopefully get that up and going and be streaming 3, 4, 5 times a week with multiple people streaming. Paz, Tyler, different people leading the streams, not just involved in them. So oh to the yeah peoples, that is gonna go ahead and wrap things up. So last chance, last call, it says read last comment, regional arrow. My brother is 17. All right. How old are you? Make pizza with thumb in the middle. That would be funny, huh? All right, last call, last call. Luis says Lego Star Wars 3. Oh, I almost pushed the button. That would have been, oh no. All right, we got an hour and a half under our belt. Make a sticker pizza with thumb in it. Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. That would be funny. Be hilarious. Twitter account, we sure do. At HappyThumbs. No, just at HappyThumbs. Oh, come on. This is being silly. There we go. HappyThumbsGaming was too long for Twitter in the early days. I don't know if I could add it now or not, but... Alright, guys. That's it. Be looking for some Lego speed builds, and all you out there on personal stuff, be looking for emails and Skype stockings. That's right. I'll be stalking you on Skype soon enough. All right, people. Oh, to the yeah. That's going to do it. As always, until next time. Oh, Loki, what up? Shout out to Loki for making it right at the end of the stream. Good news is you should be able to scroll back and see the whole thing. All right, as always, until next time. See ya.